Hi guys, my name is Rini from West Texas A&M University doing MBA General. I'm here to provide a video book review on Data and Goliath on the most discussed topic of data security and how they are used in political and commercial industries. Data and Goliath, The Hidden Battles to Collect Our Data and Control Your World is a book designed to get our attention and serve as a wake-up call on a number of issues that beg for more robust public discussions. Chief among these discussions are mass surveillance from governments and the commercial world, and how this is affecting privacy, basically personal privacy, and even public security. More importantly, I believe Bruce Nair, we should offer some excellent recommendations so that we should understand what we should be talking about and doing when it comes to bring these critical issues out of the shadows and into the light. Finally, this book offers some ideas that I believe can serve as the basis for formation of improved norms of responsible behavior, more effective government and industry policies and regulations, and perhaps more balanced national and international laws relevant to the digital age. Given the background, I expected Data and Goliath to be more technical and dense, but the book surprised me. Sophisticated technology is basically explained in ordinary terms. Just like that, everything is turning into computer. Your phone is a computer that makes calls. Your car is a computer that has a wheel and an engine on it. Your oven is a computer that bakes lasagnas. So everything is surrounded like as a computer. The discussion basically in this book is divided into three major parts. The first part, if we look into, is the world we are creating. The second is what's at stake. And third, what should we be doing about it? The first part of the book tells us narrative about the surveillance society that we are living in. The author shows that humans today are surrounded by computers because we are using many devices and applications such as Facebook, Twitter, Google, LinkedIn, and many other applications. Even I would be talking about the dating apps too. Say, for instance, internet browsers can record our browsing history. Social media applications can record our interactions, and of course, cameras can produce embedded photos with some data like date, time, and location, maybe. Further, in the second part, as the title indicates, Schneier explains the harms that rise from the ubiquitous surveillance. Schneier discusses the five most important aspects which are harmed by the ubiquitous surveillance. Number one is political liberty and justice. Second is commercial fairness and equality. Third is business competitiveness. Fourth is privacy. And of course, fifth, most important, is security. He elaborates the issues by giving a concrete examples in each aspect. Say, for instance, the ubiquitous surveillance can be used to accuse people based on data, where in UK, people are sent to jail because of racist tweets. In Hawaii, a man was being sent to jail, or you can say arrested, because he posted a video on Facebook sharing himself driving and drinking. Finally, the last part of the book outlines some solutions for governments, corporations, and for public in general about surveillance issues raised in this book. As the book's perspective is reflected from the practice in the US, most of the solutions are not applicable to the US, or maybe we can say they are only applicable in the US. However, there are still several solutions that could be adopted by other countries too. Principally, the proposed solutions are based on the general principles such as transparency, oversight, and accountability. For example, the government needs to be more transparent and accountable for their surveillance activities. Schneier concludes with a set of recommendations that I find very balanced and reasonable. Some of we can do ourselves, such as encryptions, Tor, and other technical solutions, while some involve putting a price tag on privacy breaches would make companies financially liable for those breaches. Others will require executive or legislative solutions. This is my time, guys, and thank you for listening to me.